What's going on, everybody? Just finished up at the gym. About to head home. Beautiful day out. Solid day to take the day off work. I don't know about you. Yeah, he's just chilling. That's crazy. But anyways, man, just did a good workout, hit the sauna. Sauna felt great. So yeah, man, we're gonna, I think, go take a few flicks on the rooftop downtown. So let's get to it. Oh man. All right, so I know I said in the last video I have some maintenance planned for the car over the next, well, over the next year, I'd say. I want to do it done. I want to do it done. Jeez. I want to get it done sooner rather than later. And once I tell you what it is, you'll definitely understand why. So on my oil pan, unfortunately it's an oil pan issue. So somebody, the previous owner probably, or at some point when I got my oil changed and somebody didn't tell me, the drain plug got stripped. So unfortunately, when the drain plug gets stripped on an oil pan, you typically have to replace the entire oil pan. So that's what we're gonna have to do. Now, I was talking to my tech, who it's loud. I was talking to my tech, and he was telling me that he will buy used F80, F82 oil pans, and he has a welder that he has that works at the shop, and he says that they weld, they'll weld extra metal onto the oil, you know, the drain hole, and basically reinforce the oil pan, and that gives it new threads in the drain hole and fixes the issue. You know, you can either do that or you can buy a brand new oil pan, brand new oil pans. I don't know. You can get, I guess, used ones on eBay and shit for, I don't know, anywhere between 1 to 2K, but he gave me a pretty solid deal. Out the door with parts and labor under 1K for that fix. So the issue I'm having right now is, hold on, let's get some ASMR real quick. The parking garage is going to be packed, I think, because it's Monday. Everybody's at work. Pretty packed. Let's see though. Let's go back to our little corner. Oh yeah. Oh, empty. That's what we're talking about. Let's go. So anyways, the issue with my oil pan is like it's stripped. You know, the drain hole is stripped. So what does that mean? Well, it means I got to replace the whole oil pan. Now, what's on it right now is something called a time cert. Now, if you guys have never heard of a time cert, just like me, I never heard of a time cert until my tech told me I had it. Time cert basically is an insert into the drain hole that sort of like acts as like a permanent, even though it's not really permanent in my opinion. You don't want to be rocking a time cert forever. And the time cert basically allows for fresh, you know, a fresh strip, not fresh strip, geez, fresh threads to be inserted in there, so you can have a clean seal and a clean plug in the drain hole at the bottom of the oil pan. So now the issue with the time certs on these cars is that there's not enough metal at the bottom of the pan. So if you think about the bottom of the pan, they're really thin. And so when you do a time cert, you're adding essentially more material than you're basically putting too much material in, is how I understand it. And how my tech explained it to me was that, you know, when the plug goes in now with the time cert, the plug sort of sits up like this. So whenever you drain your oil, and the time cert around the plug is still there, right? So let's clarify that. Here's the plug, and then there's this time cert around the plug. And this time cert is always there. Even when you take the plug out, there's this time cert that's constantly there, that's like sitting, you know, a centimeter or two above the bottom of the oil pan. So what that means is that when you drain your oil, you never really get to drain all of it. There's always going to be this like little layer. If you think about, here's the bottom of the oil pan and here's the cylinder for the time cert, this oil below that is not going to drain because the oil has to be above the plug or above the drain hole to drain, you know? So something I gotta fix. Luckily I don't drive the car a whole lot, so you know, it's not like I'm worried that it's gonna just destroy my engine, but you never know, man. Yeah, beautiful day. Car's looking great. Super happy with it. I should probably give it a little wash, but yeah. Alright, we're about to head home. Had to get some videos for the gram, pics for the gram, you know. But it's time to get out of here. I think I might need to pick up some food from the grocery store for dinner, but yeah, overall great day, man. Great day. I cannot complain. Cannot complain. Let's go listen to the car in the garage. Parking garage. I don't know what to do with the rest of my day. It's what, 3 o'clock? No, sorry, damn, 1:50. So I got time. Might wash the car, prep dinner. I gotta do the dishes, clean up around the house a little bit. The turbo just sounds so good on this car, man. I'd love to single turbo it, big turbo it, but we don't got the funds right now. We do not got the funds. The GoPro might die. We're kind of low on battery, so if it does die, just want to say thanks again, man. Thanks again for tuning in. watching the vid. I filmed, actually, while I was up there, I filmed another video for just a quick overview of my build sheet, you know, my whole mods list and everything. So if you're curious, like what I've done to the car, go check out that video. I'll probably post it after, well, I might post it before this or after, I don't know, but you'll see it up there. If it's not posted already, just be on the lookout for that, because I go into what I've done to the car, and it's nothing major at all. So just a quick video if you're interested. Yep, so, but anyways, it's a new week, man. It's a new week, new opportunities ahead of us, and just gotta make the most of it. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, shoot, look at how, I mean, for a late September day, we definitely got some good weather. Although I am looking forward to just some cold fall weather. Throw some logs on the fire. Yeah, so. But yeah, that's it, man. Start the week out right. You know how it is around here. Go get that workout in. Do something, do something that'll motivate you to keep pushing throughout the rest of the week. You gotta start the week off on a good note.